The Kwebblekop AI situation just got worse.
Bumbling through brush, my botanical escapade continues. Snagged on leaves, but hey, more crafting supplies. Jackpot.
A few years ago, Kwebblekop announced his content would be fully AI produced from there on out. The initial results were astoundingly abysmal, as people found the cartoon avatar he used extremely weird, and yet when called out on it, he only doubled down and made an AI-generated apology video. The thing is, it sucked then and it sucks now, and watching it is extremely depressing. At this stage, his AI-generated persona is simply saying, "wow," then describing only what is on screen as if it's just reading out the prompt that generated the video in the first place.
Whoa, 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 alright, whoa, whoa, alright, whoa, 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 alright.
It follows his downfall in popularity, as the guy is easily one of the richest YouTubers in the world, and yet his integrity seems to have gone down the toilet since he leaned fully into artificial intelligence. He created the AI avatar with the idea that it'd give him more free time, but there's absolutely no way recycling old scripts and videos through the machine is good enough to allow him to live his life and keep the business going the way it was beforehand. That said, Kwebblekop seems rich enough to retire already, so perhaps the fact that it's bringing in a smidgen of revenue compared to beforehand is enough for him. So, why is he going to great lengths to pump out slop? Well, it would appear Kwebblekop wants to be seen as the person who has changed the face of social media. His company, JVDB Studios, is dedicated to leading the way in AI content creation tools, VTubers, and AI influencers. And it seems like it's kind of working. Kind of. He created a VTuber called Blue back in 2021, but since then he's used AI tech to enhance it, and it seems it's quite popular, already sitting at over 2 million subscribers. But what's the point of this if he's already got a channel with 15 million subscribers? Well, when you click Learn More on Blue's profile on JVDB Studios, it takes you to a media kit that makes the entire reason why AI avatars and VTubers exist very obvious. The point, clearly, is to make money. The media kit reveals that VTubers and AI-generated avatars are there to make brand deals easier. They can wear any clothes, use any product, and do anything without actually having to do it in real life, which is perfect for brands on a remote level. Unfortunately, here's the kicker. If Kwebblekop's goals are achieved and all creators transition full-time to AI, it could mean that others could use the tech to make click farms for views and comments. You could see AI content creators reacting to AI videos, and possibly making comments too if they end up being AI-run social media accounts. Again, if you watch Kwebblekop's latest videos, it's kind of depressing to watch an AI version of the guy reacting to AI-generated videos, as you know full well there's no energy or passion involved. He's made it clear that he wants his content to be 100% machine-generated in real time for people to view, but it's also clear that it's never quite sounding as if a human being has made it. Listen to the audio of this clip and tell me it doesn't sound extremely weird.
Swinging axe, another tree bites the dust. Ah, fresh air and deforestation, my kind of day. Creating birch trees, popping red flowers. It's like Mother Nature's pixelated garden party. Look, I'm gardening. Sneaking under leaves, it's stealth mode me. Aha, pretty flowers, gonna make a fancy bouquet.
Unfortunately, we live in an age where the human touch isn't necessary to produce content watched by others, because it's not necessarily the humans that we'll be watching. In 2024, a man was actually arrested for creating fake bands with AI because he made $10 million by listening to their songs with bots. He was punished, sure, but it seems likely the future will be more and more rife with these examples. How many accounts are already doing this without being tracked by the feds? Not to mention the endless AI content farms that consistently flood social media with poor quality reels and TikToks, like those cat story videos or the horrible X Factor clips. This is the unfortunate direction social media seems to be heading, but the thing is, people are still watching it. It is a shame that it's remained so popular, because ultimately it is machine-generated art of poor quality that has been created specifically to pull all of the most emotional moments that tug at the heartstrings of humanity and exploits them to create click farm revenue. There's even AI-generated footage of fake seals having fake barnacles scraped off by fake humans, and they get millions of views, and sometimes many comments from people happy that the seal is now in good health, despite it never existing in the first place. That being said, I'd be hypocritical if I said that I didn't find some AI-generated content entertaining. Accounts like VoidStomper use the uncanny and off-putting issues inherent to AI-generated videos to their advantage, creating terrifying yet beautiful clips that capture your attention, like the flying ladies that oh so successfully capture the idea of what it's like to fly while dreaming. But these, arguably, feel as if they've had more thought put into them than the ClickFarm cat videos, or Kwebblekop's cynical move to replace himself with an AI-generated avatar that does all the work for him, with less entertaining results than a real human being.
Whoa! He's riding into the storm! He's not stopping! This is crazy!
It's interesting to watch how the creation of AI has changed the idea of what is and isn't low-quality content. Initially, it was channels reposting those slime videos, or just Reddit posts over Subway Surfers or funny Family Guy moments, but now it seems the social media meta is to use AI to make short clips in the hope of going viral. This is where Kwebblekop is taking it to the next level. He's not just sinking funds into attempting to make things easier for himself, he's racing toward a future in which AI will become the dominant form of entertainment as long as people, or other AI, are happy to watch it. That being said, there will always be a market for human connection. This was proved by Klarna, a bank in the financial tech sector, which made the move to go completely AI for its customer support services in 2024 in order to reduce costs. A year later, they completely flipped on their decision and made the move back to human interaction, claiming that, in a world of AI, nothing will be as valuable as humans. Perhaps eventually Kwebblekop will make the same realization, but for now he seems more than happy to consistently push out clips of his AI avatar reacting to AI-generated content, and it's never felt more soulless. At the heart of it, it feels like someone else has taken what makes him an interesting person and made a cheap copy of him, like they're pretending to be him, but can't quite figure out exactly what it is that makes him special.
The AI face cam is also generated. And the AI video is also generated, and the video idea is also generated. It's all AI.
Audiences want authenticity, and if you're planning on becoming a big creator, then you need that spark for people to connect with. Otherwise, you can just write out a prompt and get software to make the content for you, but you'll still need that human element to correct it and make sure it's good enough, like the work that VoidStomper does. Or perhaps this glut of AI-generated content will eventually become popular in circles wherein language isn't needed to be understood for it to be entertaining. If people watch Kwebblekop just for his facial reactions and tone of voice, like perhaps small children for example, then it won't matter if what he's saying is actually really weird or boring. It's a bit like how popular Tom and Jerry are across international borders, because no one needs to understand what it is that they're saying for the story to be obvious. AI-generated content, including the goofy cat videos, X-Factor clips of people transforming into weird animals, or fake seals having fake barnacles scraped off by fake people, can be used in this way to appeal to a wide audience that would otherwise be put off by the need to speak and understand certain languages. That being said, it seems Kwebblekop is trying to make a return to non-AI generated clips. He's created a post that says, "I'm back on YouTube. No AI, gaming videos, most insane videos ever, videos with jelly, weekly videos, new video today." And here he is playing Minecraft videos with some friends, but it seems like it's not performing particularly well, sitting at an extremely low view count compared to others on his main channel. So it seems like he's been listening to all the feedback and hubbub surrounding what he's been doing, even responding to it in a TikTok by making light of one of his AI videos, although it's difficult to tell how long this is going to last, and he's definitely still leaning heavily into machine content on other platforms, so perhaps he's just going to double down again. In short, the Kwebblekop AI situation is quite sad, as it marks a man who wants to race to a future where even his own personality is replaced by a robot. It follows the click farms and content mills of cat videos and barnacle scraping clips, but just as massive companies like Klarna quickly found out, you can't replace the value of real human beings. See you next time on Lessons in Internet Culture.